You ate a banana yesterday, maybe even two. You believed it would help with your constipation just like everyone always said it would. But a study published by researchers at the University of Iowa revealed that this common advice might actually be making your problem worse. And the real solution is sitting in your kitchen right now, costing less than those bananas, but nobody ever talks about it this way. In fact, one of the fruits on today's list is so powerful that it works better than fiber supplements sold at pharmacies for $20. And if you are over 60 and struggling with constipation for weeks, the last fruit will completely change everything, starting tomorrow morning. In this video, you will discover 5 fruits that relieve constipation better than bananas after 60, ranked from helpful to powerfully effective. You will learn exactly how much to eat, when to eat them, and why one of them works better than expensive supplements and medications combined. And the last one on this list will completely change the way you think about natural relief, because it has been scientifically proven in clinical trials. If this video helps you today, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss important health information. Share this with a family member or friend who might be struggling with the same issue, and leave a comment telling us which fruit surprised you most. Your intestine is not a machine, it is a living muscle. And just like your legs get weaker if you never move them, your intestine slows down too. After 60, your digestive system naturally loses strength. Intestinal muscles contract slower, you produce less digestive fluid, medications interfere. Most people believe that eating more bananas solves constipation, but science has proven otherwise. Ripe bananas have only moderate fiber, around 2.6 grams, and unripe bananas contain resistant starch, which can actually make constipation worse by hardening stool instead of softening it. That is the opposite of what you need. But here is the good news. Researchers have discovered that certain fruits contain a unique combination of soluble fiber, natural enzymes, and compounds called sorbitol. These 3 elements work together to soften stool, stimulate intestinal movement, and bring relief naturally without harsh laxatives or expensive supplements at all. And the best part is that you can start today with fruits you probably already know, prepared in ways that are gentle, effective, and perfectly safe after 60. So let me show you the 5 fruits that science has proven to be more effective than bananas, starting with number 1 and building to the most powerful option. Fruit number 1, papaya, the tropical enzyme powerhouse. Papaya contains an enzyme called papain, which breaks down proteins and helps your digestive system work smoothly. A study published in the journal Neurogastroenterology and Motility found that people who ate papaya regularly experienced softer stools and less straining during bowel movements. Papaya has around 2.5 grams of fiber per cup, which is close to a banana. But the real benefit comes from papain, which bananas simply do not have. This enzyme acts like a gentle helper inside your intestines, breaking down food more efficiently and allowing everything to move through your system without getting stuck or hardened. For people over 60, papaya is especially helpful because digestion naturally slows down, and your stomach produces less acid and fewer enzymes than it used to produce before. How to use papaya correctly. Eat half a medium papaya in the morning, preferably on an empty stomach or 30 minutes before breakfast, for maximum enzyme activity and absorption. Choose ripe papayas with orange or yellow flesh. The riper the fruit, the more active enzymes it contains. Avoid green or unripe papaya, which has lower enzyme levels. You can eat it plain with a spoon, blend it into a smoothie with water, or cut it into small cubes and mix it with a tablespoon of oats for extra fiber. Start with a small portion if you are not used to papaya. Eating too much at once can cause mild stomach discomfort or loose stools until your body adapts to it. Papaya is also high in water content, around 88%, which helps keep your stool soft and easier to pass without straining or discomfort during elimination. One common mistake people make is eating papaya after a heavy meal. This reduces its effectiveness because the enzymes get diluted by other foods in your stomach already. Another mistake is storing cut papaya without covering it. Exposure to air destroys the papain enzyme quickly. Always cover it tightly and refrigerate immediately after cutting it. If you take blood-thinning medications like warfarin, talk to your doctor before eating papaya daily. Papain can interact with certain medications and affect blood clotting slightly. Papaya is widely available in most supermarkets year-round. It is affordable, easy to prepare, and gentle enough to eat every single day without causing digestive upset or dependency. Unlike bananas, which provide mostly insoluble fiber, papaya offers a balance of soluble fiber and active enzymes that work together to stimulate movement inside your intestines naturally. The sorbitol content in papaya is moderate, around 1 gram per cup. Sorbitol is a natural sugar alcohol that draws water into your intestines and softens stool effectively. Many people over 60 report feeling lighter and less bloated after adding papaya to their morning routine for just 3 to 5 days without changing anything else at all. Papaya also contains vitamin C, folate, and antioxidants that support overall digestive health, reduce inflammation, and protect the lining of your intestines from damage over time. If fresh papaya is not available where you live, you can find frozen papaya chunks in most grocery stores. Thaw them overnight in the refrigerator and eat them cold. Papaya is a gentle, effective starting point. But the fruits coming next on this list are even more powerful, especially the last two that science ranks as the absolute best. Fruit number 2. Oranges, the hydration and fiber combination. Oranges are often seen as just a vitamin C source, but they are also excellent for relieving constipation after 60. One medium orange contains about 3 grams of fiber, which is more than a banana. But the real benefit comes from the type of fiber oranges contain called pectin. Pectin is a soluble fiber that absorbs water and forms a gel-like substance in your intestines. This softens your stool and makes it easier to pass without straining or pain. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate citrus fruits daily had significantly better bowel regularity than those who did not eat them. Oranges are also around 86% water, which is critical for preventing constipation. Many people over 60 do not drink enough water, and oranges help fill that gap naturally. How to use oranges correctly. Eat one whole orange in the morning, preferably with the white pith still attached. Most people peel it off, but that is where most of the fiber lives. The white pith contains the highest concentration of pectin. It might taste slightly bitter, but it is the part that actually helps your intestines move and function properly every day. You can also drink fresh squeezed orange juice, but whole oranges are better because chewing activates digestion, and the pulp provides fiber that juice alone simply cannot give you. Avoid store-bought orange juice with added sugar. The sugar can cause bloating and does not provide the same digestive benefits as eating the whole fruit with all its natural fiber. If you have diabetes or need to watch your blood sugar, eat oranges with a handful of nuts. The healthy fats slow down sugar absorption and prevent blood sugar spikes after eating. One common mistake is eating oranges on a completely empty stomach if you have acid reflux. The citric acid can irritate your stomach lining. Eat them 30 minutes after a small snack. Another mistake is eating only seedless oranges and discarding the membrane between segments. That membrane is packed with soluble fiber that helps soften stool and improve regularity significantly. Oranges are affordable, available year-round, and easy to carry with you. You can keep them at room temperature for up to a week or refrigerate them for up to 2 weeks. The natural sugars in oranges, combined with fiber, provide a gentle energy boost without causing the blood sugar crash that processed sweets or pastries cause after you eat them. Oranges also contain flavonoids, which are plant compounds that reduce inflammation in your digestive tract and support the health of the beneficial bacteria living in your intestines naturally. Many people over 60 notice improvement in their bowel movements within 2 to 3 days of eating one orange daily, especially when combined with drinking more water throughout the day. If you find whole oranges too acidic, try mandarins or clementines. They have similar fiber content, slightly less acidity, and are easier to peel and eat quickly on the go. Oranges work well as a mid-morning snack or as part of breakfast. Pair them with oatmeal or yogurt for a fiber-rich meal that keeps your digestive system moving smoothly all day. Unlike bananas, which can sometimes cause gas or bloating in sensitive people, oranges are generally well tolerated and cause fewer digestive side effects even when eaten daily for weeks. Oranges are a solid choice for constipation relief. But the next 3 fruits on this list are even more effective, especially the final one that outperforms everything else by far. Fruit number 3. Pears, the silent fiber champion. Pears are one of the highest fiber fruits you can buy at any grocery store, yet most people completely overlook them for digestion. One medium pear contains around 6 grams of fiber, which is more than double the amount in a banana. That alone makes pears a significantly better choice for constipation relief after 60. But pears also contain sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that draws water into your intestines and softens stool. Sorbitol is the same compound used in many over-the-counter laxatives today. A study published in the journal Alimentary Pharmacology and Therapeutics found that people who ate pears regularly had softer stools and more frequent bowel movements than those who did not. Pears have a unique balance of soluble and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber softens stool. Insoluble fiber adds bulk and stimulates the muscles in your intestines to contract and push waste out. How to use pears correctly. Eat one medium pear with the skin on every day, preferably in the morning or as an afternoon snack between meals for maximum digestive benefit. The skin contains most of the insoluble fiber. Peeling a pear removes nearly half of its fiber content. Wash it well, but always eat the skin for the full constipation relieving effect. Choose ripe pears that give slightly when you press them near the stem. Unripe pears are hard and contain less sorbitol. Ripe pears are sweeter, softer, and far more effective for digestion. You can eat pears raw, slice them into oatmeal, or bake them with a sprinkle of cinnamon for a warm, gentle dessert that also supports your digestive system without added sugar or fat. Start with half a pear if you are not used to eating high-fiber fruits. Eating a whole pear too quickly can cause temporary bloating or gas until your intestines adjust. Pears are high in water content, around 84%, which helps keep your stool soft and prevents the hard, dry stools that make constipation painful and difficult to manage naturally. One common mistake is eating pears that are too unripe. Unripe pears are low in sorbitol and high in tannins, which can actually slow down digestion instead of speeding it up as intended. Another mistake is eating only canned pears in syrup. The added sugar negates the digestive benefits, and most canned pears are peeled, which removes the valuable fiber from the skin completely. If you take medications for diabetes, monitor your blood sugar when you start eating pears daily. The natural sugars are moderate, but it is always better to check and adjust if needed. Pears are available year-round in most supermarkets. Bartlett, Bosc and Anjou varieties all have similar fiber content. Choose whichever variety is freshest and most affordable where you live. The sorbitol in pears acts as a gentle, natural laxative. Unlike harsh chemical laxatives, sorbitol does not cause cramping or urgency. It simply makes your stool easier to pass without strain. Many people over 60 report noticeable improvement in their constipation within 24 to 48 hours of eating one pear daily, especially when combined with adequate water intake throughout the day. Pears also contain vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants that support heart health, reduce inflammation, and protect your cells from damage caused by aging and oxidative stress over time. If fresh pears are not available, dried pears are also effective, but eat them in smaller portions because drying concentrates the sugars and fiber. 2 to 3 dried pear halves equal 1 fresh pear. Pears are powerful, but the next 2 fruits on this list are even more effective, and the last one has been proven in clinical trials to work better than fiber supplements sold at pharmacies. Fruit number 4, kiwi fruit, the surprising enzyme-packed miracle. Most people have never even considered kiwi fruit for constipation, but science shows it is one of the most effective fruits available today. A study published in the journal Advances in Food and Nutrition Research found that eating 2 kiwi fruits daily improved stool frequency and consistency in adults with chronic constipation significantly. Kiwi fruit contains an enzyme called actinidin, which breaks down proteins and speeds up digestion in your stomach and intestines. This enzyme is unique to kiwi fruit and extremely powerful for digestion. One medium kiwi fruit has around 2.5 grams of fiber, which is similar to a banana. But kiwi fruit has a much higher ratio of soluble to insoluble fiber, which makes it more effective. Soluble fiber in kiwi fruit absorbs water and forms a gel that softens stool. Insoluble fiber adds bulk and stimulates your intestinal muscles to contract and push waste through your system naturally. How to use kiwi fruit correctly? Eat 2 medium kiwi fruits every morning, preferably on an empty stomach or 30 minutes before breakfast, for maximum enzyme activity and absorption benefits. You can eat kiwi fruit with the skin on. Yes, the fuzzy skin is edible and packed with fiber. Wash it well and bite into it like an apple, or rub the fuzz off gently with a towel. If eating the skin feels strange, cut the kiwi in half and scoop out the flesh with a spoon. This is the easiest way to eat it quickly without any mess or preparation time. Choose ripe kiwi fruits that give slightly when you press them. Unripe kiwis are sour and contain less actinidin. Ripe kiwis are sweeter, softer, and far more effective for relieving constipation naturally. You can also blend kiwi fruit into smoothies with water or yogurt. But eating them whole is better because chewing activates digestion and the fiber stays intact instead of breaking down completely. Kiwi fruit is around 83% water, which helps keep your stool soft and prevents dehydration, a common cause of constipation in people over 60 who do not drink enough fluids daily. One common mistake is eating kiwi fruit only once or twice a week. The studies that showed results used 2 kiwi fruits every single day for at least 4 weeks without skipping days. Another mistake is eating kiwi fruit after a large meal. The actinidin enzyme works best on an empty stomach or before meals when it can break down proteins efficiently without interference from other foods. If you take blood-thinning medications like aspirin or warfarin, talk to your doctor before eating kiwi fruit daily. Kiwi contains vitamin K, which can interact with these medications slightly over time. Kiwi fruit is widely available in most supermarkets year-round. Green kiwis and gold kiwis both work equally well. Gold kiwis are slightly sweeter and less acidic if you have a sensitive stomach. The actinidin enzyme in kiwi fruit is so powerful that researchers have compared it to digestive enzyme supplements sold at health stores. But kiwi fruit is natural, cheaper, and has no side effects. Many people over 60 report feeling relief within 2 to 3 days of eating 2 kiwi fruits daily, with full improvement in bowel regularity within 1 to 2 weeks of consistent use. Kiwi fruit also contains high levels of vitamin C, vitamin E, and potassium. which support immune function, heart health, and muscle function, all critical for staying strong and active after 60. If fresh kiwi fruit is too expensive where you live, buy them in bulk when they are on sale and store them in the refrigerator for up to 3 weeks without losing their digestive benefits. Kiwi fruit is incredibly effective, but the next fruit on this list is the absolute champion. It has been proven in clinical trials to work better than fiber supplements and even prescription laxatives. Fruit number 5, prunes, also called dried plums, the undisputed constipation relief champion. Prunes are the single most effective natural remedy for constipation after 60, backed by decades of research. A study published in the journal Alimentary Pharmacology and Therapeutics compared prunes to psyllium fiber supplements in adults with chronic constipation. Prunes won by a significant margin every time. Prunes contain 3 powerful components that work together. First, they have around 12 grams of fiber per cup, which is 5 times more than a banana. That alone makes them incredibly effective. Second, prunes contain high levels of sorbitol, the natural sugar alcohol that draws water into your intestines and softens stool. One prune has around 1.5 grams of sorbitol naturally. Third, prunes contain phenolic compounds, which are plant chemicals that stimulate the muscles in your intestinal walls to contract and push waste through your system without cramping or pain. How to use prunes correctly. Start with 4 to 5 prunes in the morning, either plain or soaked in warm water overnight. Drink the soaking water too, because it contains concentrated sorbitol. If you have never eaten prunes regularly, start with 3 prunes per day for the first week. Your intestines need time to adjust to the high fiber content without causing gas or bloating. After 1 week, increase to 8 to 10 prunes per day, which is around 100 grams. This is the amount used in clinical studies that showed the best results for chronic constipation relief. Eat prunes in the morning on an empty stomach or 30 minutes before breakfast. This gives the fiber and sorbitol time to work before other foods enter your digestive system and slow things down. You can eat prunes plain, chop them, and mix them into oatmeal, or stew them gently with a little water and cinnamon for a warm, soft breakfast that is easy to chew and digest. Prunes are naturally sweet, but they do not cause blood sugar spikes like candy or pastries. The fiber slows down sugar absorption, making them safe for most people with diabetes when eaten in moderation. One common mistake is eating too many prunes too quickly. Eating more than 10 prunes per day can cause diarrhea, cramping, and excessive gas until your body adjusts to the high fiber load. Another mistake is not drinking enough water with prunes. Fiber needs water to work properly. Drink at least 1 full glass of water with your prunes every single morning without skipping it. If you take medications for diabetes or blood pressure, monitor your levels when you start eating prunes daily. The potassium and natural sugars can interact with certain medications slightly over time. Prunes are incredibly affordable and available in every supermarket. Buy them in bulk and store them in an airtight container in a cool, dry place for up to 6 months without losing effectiveness. The phenolic compounds in prunes also act as prebiotics, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your intestines. A healthy gut microbiome improves digestion, immunity, and overall health significantly after 60. Many people over 60 report complete relief from chronic constipation within 3 to 5 days of eating 8 prunes daily, with long-term improvement in bowel regularity within 2 weeks consistently. Prunes work better than over-the-counter fiber supplements because they provide fiber, sorbitol, and phenolic compounds together. Supplements only provide fiber, which is not enough for severe constipation alone. Prunes also contain vitamin K, potassium, and antioxidants that support bone health, heart health, and reduce inflammation throughout your body, making them beneficial far beyond constipation relief alone. If you have been struggling with constipation for weeks or months, prunes are the most effective natural solution science has proven. Start today, be consistent, and you will feel the difference within days. Here is your simple action plan. Week 1, eat 4 to 5 prunes every morning with 1 glass of water. Add 1 orange or 1 pear as a mid-morning snack. Week 2, increase to 8 prunes per morning if you feel comfortable. Add 2 kiwi fruits before breakfast. Drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the entire day. Week 3, continue with 8 prunes, 2 kiwi fruits, and 1 pear or orange daily. By now, you should notice significantly softer stools and more regular bowel movements every day. This plan costs less than $10 per week, which is cheaper than most fiber supplements or laxatives sold at pharmacies, and it provides real nutrition, not just temporary relief. Now, a word of caution. If you take blood thinners, diabetes medications, or have kidney problems, talk to your doctor before eating large amounts of these fruits daily without supervision. If you experience severe abdominal pain, blood in your stool, or constipation that lasts more than 2 weeks despite trying these fruits, see a healthcare professional immediately for evaluation. Imagine waking up tomorrow, walking to the bathroom without dread, feeling light and comfortable in your own body again, knowing you are in control of your health naturally and effectively. If this video helped you today, please give it a like, share it with someone in your family who needs to hear this, and check the 2 recommended videos on your screen. Take care of yourself, because your health is the foundation of everything else you love, and you deserve to feel good every single day starting right now.